It's just 24. Mesut Ozil. Sanchez was being ushered away from the ball by Jake Livermore, who's continuing to impress as a temporary centre-back. Czech should beat Abel Hernandez, but he only just managed to, and Hernandez being unable to stop himself results in a free kick for the Gunners. When the ball started moving here, it looked as though Czech was going to win the race easily, but it was a very close run thing in the end. Ozil, Bellerin. Really good cross. It's gone all the way to Iwobi. And the headed clearance has fallen to Coquelin, who's got another chance here. Walcott, beaten away by Jakubovic, but now it's deflected in. Iwobi had the effort, but it's found its way into the net via another touch. Alex Iwobi is away to celebrate. Will the goal stay his? Jakubovic didn't get it out into a safe area. Made the save, but if anything, made life more difficult for Hull. Was it Livermore? Was it Sanchez? Or is it just Iwobi? It comes off Alexis Sanchez. Iwobi will want to keep it. Whoever ends up getting the final credit. It is Hull City 0, Arsenal 1. There's a familiar sound, 1-0 to the Arsenal. Now, Sanchez. That's a great challenge by Robertson. Would have been no doubt about who was about to score that goal. Robertson's mistake in the first place, but he's redeemed himself. That's potentially a goal-saving tackle. Here's Sanchez. Bellerin. It's going to break to Iwobi. Super save Jakubovic, and the follow-up is blazed by Mesut Ozil. Well, Jakubovic clearly feels that he needs a little bit more protection from those in black and amber in front of him. He won't be not tracked. And Ozil really ought to have done better when it came his way. Walcott. El Mohammadi. Used the space nicely against Iwobi and is then brought down. It's not only a free kick for Hull, it's the first yellow card of the game. Santi Cazorla has caught for it. It was a pretty desperate attempt by Santi Cazorla to stop the Egyptian player. It's one-way traffic. Hull City 0, Arsenal 1. It might have been 2 or 3. Arsenal's defence being tested here, though, and what a chance for Snodgrass. It's saved by Czech, and he's able to gather up the rebound too. Bright from Hull, the first time in a little while in the game that their supporters have had the chance to get a little bit excited. Santi Cazorla. Monreal. Sanchez. Huddleston prevents it from reaching Monreal again, but it has come to Iwobi again. Shot was stopped by Davis. Nice turn from Iwobi. Walcott. Deflected wide. But the referee's given a penalty. Hull City were expecting a corner, but it struck the hand, and it's not just a spot kick for Arsenal. It is a red card too. It's a lovely pullback from Theo Walcott. And yeah, Jake Livermore has effectively saved it before it reaches his goalkeeper for him to do that job. It looked as though it would be a pretty routine save for Eldin Jakubovic, but Livermore just couldn't resist. It was just an instinctive reaction from the former Spurs man. Alexis Sanchez, saved by Jakubovic, and Hull still have plenty of hope. Not a great penalty from Alexis Sanchez, but it is a fine save from Jakubovic. Here's a curiosity. As Sanchez struck the penalty, Hull still had a full complement on the field. Jake Livermore hadn't quite got off the field and into his early bath. There is going to be a Hull change, and as you'd expect, they want to put a centre-back into the game, having lost Jake Livermore, and Harry Maguire is on. Finally, the Arsenal corner's taken, and it's saved by Jakubovic. It would have been an own goal. Sanchez. Here's Iwobi. Iwobi gets it through. Maguire doesn't quite get it away, but it is a Hull free kick. It's all happening at the KCOM. Ozil. Lucas blocked by Santi Cazorla. He's just got to watch his step a little bit. He doesn't want to be complaining too much about decisions given against him. At least when he does, he needs to do it like that with a big grin across his face. I think he knew full well what he was doing in blocking Lucas there. Snodgrass was clipped, and the flag is now being waved, rightly by Darren Cann, the assistant. No real advantage developing for Robert Snodgrass. Hull City supporters want to see a yellow card for that, and it would be for Santi Cazorla, a second one of them. The grin's not so wide now, and now it's gone completely, as might he be if he commits another offence. Ozil. Walcott. Onto the return from Iwobi. Into the net. The last touch was Harry Maguire's. The goal will be Theo Walcott's. And the point will be Arsenal's. Close control and a lovely exchange between Iwobi and Walcott. There might just be a question mark about whether it's drifting across the face or going into that far corner. And if it's not going into the corner, then it is Maguire's own goal. Walcott will get it for now. Question marks about who gets the goals at the KCOM this afternoon. Which team is going to win the game has never been in question. The Hull City goal looks a very unlikely event. Chance maybe for Mbakani, and Czech's got to him. Czech spread-eagled, Mbakani down and out. Hull fans furious that they haven't got anything. And now Roger East. Well, has he given the penalty? That took a while. Yellow card, Petr Cech, Hull City penalty. Why wasn't it given straight away? Cech is down, Mbakani trips over him, and the referee at first gave nothing for that. And Hull City have the chance that Robert Snodgrass takes. Maybe it's not all over yet. Snodgrass has planted home his 4th goal of the season, and the 10 men have something to chew on here. We're getting the information. Darren Cann, the assistant referee, getting into the ref's ear and saying you've got to give a penalty. Maybe he was delaying because he couldn't believe it hadn't been given. Now, chance again. Jakubovic blocks. Sanchez sidesteps the challenge of Maguire. It should be all over. The whole recovery is a short-lived one. Alexis Sanchez now 100% for certain has his usual goal against Hull. It's he who was trying to play Walcott in with the first chance. Walcott did well to get in front of Davis, and Jakubovic could only look on helplessly as it popped up back to Sanchez, who keeps his cool brilliantly. He worked out the spot and he found it. There's 90 seconds of the game to go. And he's seen a spirited Hull performance again, but ultimately a fruitless one today. Xhaka. Oh, what a goal! What an absolute screamer from Granit Xhaka. Cherry on the top for Arsenal, that one. Look where he takes up possession. He assesses his options, and then he whacks it. Granit Xhaka's first Gunners goal is a memorable one. Could see Jakubovic's disappointment as he hit the floor. He will feel he was close enough to it, but it just travelled so fast. Arsenal crown their day